up my video real quick. Hold on. I just lost it. I just had the dang thing. Alright, where are you? Right here. Alright, this is a closer look. This is a closer look at the supernatural. This is a nail. This is a turtle's head right here. And the nail is in the turtle. I'm going to show you how. And it's in the neck. And some of you may feel it in your neck because you're connected to the turtle. Just let it roll through for a second so you can grasp. That's a nail going in to the neck of this turtle's head. This turtle's huge. It's really lowered. It could even consider looking like hands too. It's very lowered. This was way deeper in the veil, like a year ago, and it's like really here on. It's like touching earth. Okay, I just wanted to play this because there's so much in this video. I still don't know, and I'm sorry. No, I don't believe it's planets. That's a nail. That's a nail. That's the turtle head, and that's the nail in its head, and it's going into its shell. And this caught my eye too, as well, coming up. Again, this is from today. It's a summer solstice right here. Look at this thing. That's really there. There's some serious ships here. There's some serious entities here. I'm not exactly sure what this is supposed to be, but it's huge. It actually looks like a big ship. I'm not really sure. But it's huge and it's really there. Look at the size of this thing. Look at the size of this thing. It is massive. I mean, that's, I feel, touched ground on Earth. It could be a warrior's helmet. Yeah, that's a real thing, too. This thing was huge. It could be part, I feel like it was part of the turtle shell. The back of the turtle shell. I'm not sure what these beings are, because there has been an entity, which kind of looks like the entity that sits at the head of the turtle with a book and has been reading it for a long time in the ethers. But only a few of us know that. I haven't met too many people that are aware of that. Okay, and then I wanted to show something else. Hold on, just give me a second here. I kind of came on the fly here. I'm gonna do this one because this was really amazing too. This is a video I took the other day. They were really spraying heavy. It was so hot out. They were just spraying and spraying because they didn't want you seeing this. They don't want you figuring out what that is. It looks like a piece of armor. Hi, person I've never seen here before. Peace, love, and light. It also is a toroidal field of a dragon coming through, and I'll show you how. Okay. This is all toroidal energy. It's spiral, spiral, spiral. All right, and it's coming down in, hi Michelle. It's coming down into our world. Connected to the sphere. There's also a dragon with a pearl up there. There's a lot going on in this. But this was like a big toroidal field of a dragon, which I felt, and probably so much more. These were also looking like ribs. I was seeing vertebrae, ribs. So something's definitely being birthed through this, through the waters. We also have, and this goes back to just, I mean, you know, you clearly you believe what you want. I'm not here to convince anybody of anything. I'm just showing what I have and sharing what I understand, and that's that. Um, a few years back, I had a dream vision of Isis and Osiris and Anubis. And Anubis is here. Um, they're all here. And I heard like Osiris returns on Isis's wings. And I could flip this too. Hold on, let me flip it. Because someone would be like, it's a totem. And it could be a totem, but I feel like it's a lot more. These definitely look like some kind of ribbing going on, not like a ribbon that you wrap with. These could actually be long fingers, because we're dealing with creatures that your eyes are not gonna be used to seeing, and I look at this stuff all the time, so it's doesn't mean I always know what I'm looking at, but I know it's supernatural. I know it's massive up there. I know there's huge ships up there. There's huge platforms up there. There's huge solar boats up there. There's huge sarcophagus coming through. This could be a face being birthed through. I have images of a woman and a dragon, nose to nose. I just have so much supernatural evidence. And then the picture of, what they call wormwood with the winged planet. That's Isis's wings. It's Isis. Cyrus returns on Isis's wings. And I was talking about it in the live, but I don't know if it got cut off, so I'm gonna speak on it again about the sarcophagus with Osiris, with Anubis, and things I've learned more about why the ceremonies that they did, because Osiris at the time was the only deity that could do mummification, and it was a sacred ceremony, very sacred ceremony, where the body is preserved, everything is preserved from the body, because technically the soul was still tethered to the body. That's so they could return. So good luck to them coming back, because their tombs have been raided and things have been moved, so that should be interesting. But they knew how to do that, and he was the only one, and um, he taught that to Anubis. So he and Anubis were truly the ones to bring you into the afterlife, into the land of the kings, and they kept the sarcophagus for a reason, to keep the soul tethered to some degree to the body, so that they could return. And I just found that fascinating, because I've always known that, even as a child, because my mother had lots of books on this stuff. And I used to when I asked her questions, and she wasn't sure either, but she was like, this was the way they, prepared the body for when the soul left the body, and they believed they could bring all their worldly goods into the afterlife. And I used to feel the pictures, and I knew they were coming back. And I would tell her that, like, no, they're coming back. They know how to come back. Hence Genesis in the Bible. It's all about, now they're doing another Genesis with AI. That's why they're using the apple as the, you know, just like Adam and Eve at the apple. Good Lord. Um, they're doing another Genesis though through AI, and that's been a big message across the board. I know it's a strawberry moon tonight. It's raining here. It's been a crazy moon, crazy stuff going on. Endings, lots of amazing good endings, bad endings, but endings into new beginnings. I'm not going to do a reading tonight. I wanted to, but just the crap, the energy around me in the building I live, and I'm just not gonna go there with readings right now, because I really want to do a reading. But when you live in a place with other people, live in the place and they're negative people, I don't want to connect into that energy at all. So that's why I haven't done a lot of readings, just because of the levels of, I don't want to pick up on it. I don't want it to be in my readings. I can't control that. So that's why I haven't done a reading, because I did want to do that, because we're in the Capricorn moon, in Cancer. So we have water and earth coming together. Lots of storms this summer. Lots of storms. Lots of more reveals. But let me put this back. I just wanted to show some closer looks at what's going on here. I mean, they were springing so heavy, and this was early in the morning. I believe this was yesterday. That's something coming together into form. Definitely. And I showed in the community, which I'm gonna pull up now real quick. Just give me 1 second. These are titans. I keep saying that, and I know many of you understand that too. These are titans. Storms are supernatural, and I prove it all the time with the pictures I show. We definitely have being right here. Profile of a being. Profile of a being. That's not what I want to talk about. This is Isis's wings right here. Where's a storm? I mean, this was it. This was like, whoa. And it was so hidden. I should have put the original picture up and I should have done that. Crap. Oh, well, it is what it is. Because you couldn't see that. I mean, I could see that, but most people, all you could see was just like this outline right here. I think I actually did post it, the original picture. Let me just pull up these storms. We got my neighbors listening. Right here. Right here. This is the storm. This is supposed to be a tornado. This is the Titans coming through. You know, look in your Greek mythology books. This is the original picture. None would have been the wiser. But I'm not just many people. I am me. You can see the tornado is part of it's tethering into this world. It's a tether. Huge tether. I think that's even another face, but this is an arm. That's his jawline right here. That's his nose. That's his mouth. And he's tethering into this world because the Titans are here. I mean, this thing is huge. For those who don't know, this is supposed to be a tornado. This is for those who don't know. This is the grass, and this is supposed to be a tornado. This is from Storm Chaser Corey. And I don't even know if they know what they're filming. A huge Titan, massive Titan. These are legs. He's got some lot of robes on right here. That's his head. This is, I don't know, maybe his arm or something. He is huge. And these are Titans. These storms are Titans, archangels. I'm seeing two faces being ground into the ground, like their battles have reached Earth. That's the storm. That's God. That's the creator. Like this is no joke, you know. Game on. Huge face right here. He's got a scar over his eye. He's a weird, huge creature. It's the same thing, but you know, it's with the supernatural and the paranormal, it's always more than just one entity. There are several entities in one, just like the archangels. The archangels are very multidimensional. Everything is alive on them. Everything, their armor, their weaponry is all alive. It has consciousness. It's connected to their vibration, their vibrational signature. It's really a lot bigger than just a picture of Archangel Michael. All of his essence is alive. His armor, everything. And that's coming through. Actually, these look like toes. It's ripping through the fascia of this world, and it's tethering into our world. It's amazing. It's just like unbelievable, but it's really not that unbelievable when you keep looking at it like we do. It's jaw dropping. I never get used to it, but that's definitely a shoulder right there. That's a tether. That's a profile, jawline, and not sure, like there's a couple of entities right here. Not sure what that's supposed to be. But these are entities right in here, right in here. And he's huge. And that's definitely an umbilical that's creating the storm. So I just wanted to show you all that. That's the original picture I had shown. This is the turtle head. There's actually a nail in the turtle head. Many of you feel it. Can you hear that creaking? Yeah, it's my creepy neighbors. This thing is crazy wild. This actually looks like teeth. This is bone, fossilized. This is also something else, like fossil bone. I actually wondered if it was part of Archangel Michael when I was outside filming. As you can see the distortion of the face in here, but it's also like structure. And then, what was this one? This was part of the turtle shell. And this was from 2015. 2015. This is a ship. This light is a ship. It's not the sun. There's a huge ship behind it. It's huge. I was shown that like years ago too. That I actually shared it with a channel, and they thought it was. It's funny because then they end up realizing like, oh wow, yeah. Not that I'm about being right or anything, but I couldn't make this up if I tried. I was shown two ships, massive, like the size of what we would call a sun. And one light was gonna go out and lift up and take off, and another light was gonna replace it. Now, whether that's happened or will happen, I don't know. But I was shown that by God, and again, I couldn't come up with that if I tried. And that's how big these, because that's not a natural sun. And I'm pretty sure that's connected to Orion as well. And I don't know, I edit it, but you can see it looks like an eyeball almost. There's the red sphere, and then there's another sphere, and then the light, and then the light spectrum in here, which there's a being in there. That was from 2015 in Southern California. And then this is definitely the ruins of Atlantis right here. You can see the windows in this. We're seeing the ruins of Atlantis rising along with Lemuria. All the wreckage, that the battle that had happened that we were a part of is being revealed. Sophia, I just heard Sophia. Divine Sophia. I mean, this was incredible too. This was like huge. I could see like the cavities. This is an eye cavity right here. And it looks like a nose of a bear, to be honest with you. But I mean, you could see different, and that's all good. Hi, Dragon Sage. And then this is number 5. Look at this thing, but it's not a 5. It's actually a piece coming down of a, I don't know what the frick it is, like a leg, a serpent. But you can see the detail in this. I mean, that's detail. It comes out like a hose, comes down like this, but it's the number 5. And then, of course, then it can look like the number 7. This also looks like there's windows in this. This was huge yesterday when I was filming. It was jaw-dropping. We got a huge, like, lioness face. Here's an eye, that's a nose. That's a face. It's a feline face. I wondered if it was actually connected to, like, I don't know, like Sekhmet, or... I could definitely see the lion in it, though. comes down like this. The eyes. Oh, that was your picture, Dragon Sage. Hold on. I forgot to say that. I apologize. I'm pretty good at trying, letting people know whose pictures are whose. You know how I feel about that. Many of you do. Kind of a stickler for that. Right here, this is Dragon Sage's, from his video. That's part of the turtle head. And I showed the nail that it's literally a nail. It's like, when they say like Christ was nailed, there's a reason for that too. Like there's reasons they use these like nails, because I'm actually seeing huge nails in the veil, like we use to hammer wood. That's up there in the veil. Has creatures pinned to something. Um, the turtle's definitely connected to Archangel Michael. The turtle's definitely connected to the Starseed Collective. Maybe not every Starseed Collective, but if any of you have issues, kind of like, and again, I'm not a medical anything, just if some of you've had issues with your neck, you're connected to this. Take it or leave it. It's all good with me. Remember, it's all entertainment, all the world the stage. So that's all. I just wanted to come on and kind of go over some of the supernatural evidence that it's just been staggering. Like, I thought it was staggering before, and it just keeps getting better and better, and I do think that light's gonna go out. Yeah, I thought that was really interesting. Yeah, me too. I'm with you on that. I feel you. I do. 43 Mile Fall opened up. That's important. Night and day faces, blowing matter out of its mouth. It's kind of like Enki and Enlil, honestly, because they're here. And then this was awesome. I mean, this was a big lion head right there. Huge lion head and a huge structure right there. Just for you, if you're new, that's a light pole. And that's the sky, if you're new. This is, I was getting a couple of things. I was seeing an eagle, because this is significant right here. This is significant, like regal. It's connected to something important piece. It could be a piece of a sword, but I could see the eagle in the veil over the water. Yesterday, this is the scroll. I was also understanding that the scroll is alive, like Harry Potter. Like the scroll moves, the scroll is alive, but that is like it's rolled like a scroll. It could be part of a chariot as well. But I literally got that the scroll had consciousness. I was like, wow, that's interesting. Okay, and like it was alive. Like, I don't know if you ever seen Harry Potter, when Mrs. Weasley sends Ron a screamer. I think it's called a screamer. And she yells at him. It's a piece of paper that starts moving around and screams at him. Ronald Weasley. Like that. So, anyway, that's what I wanted to show you all. That's a huge structure. I've captured this before. We're all capturing the same thing. It just goes round and round, just like the song, round and round. So I think that's all I have some other pictures. I will get into it another time. And I do want to do a reading, but I want to wait till the energy's right. She captured Archangel Michael's wings. If you don't know, Archangel Michael's here. He's the Messiah. He's Christ. Just saying. There's the cross in the middle. And Anita captured that. Awesome job. And, I don't know, I just wanted to really touch base with everybody and say, hey, what's happening? And show you a closer look at the crazy amazingness that is going on. A lot of numbers, a lot of symbols. up there in the Vale with these huge structures and ships, and I mean, this is supposed to be the sun. That's supposed to be the sun. You can see Ra right there. Ra's right there. Um, I think that's up in Maine. It's a square. There was actually a being hanging out of it. I thought this was really cool because there's multiple light sources here. This isn't from that little teeny light right there. I think that was it for pictures. Is it skipping? All right, I'm going to end it here. Peace.